Fresh. Oh, Puch! Ladies and gentlemen, a very non-mobile, bursty mage, right? So I start with Vampiric Shroud and the tiny trinket towards Bancroft's Helm for the Lassiz.
I wish you could dance like this.
And they're being silly and goofy. Anyway, so he's like a bit of a burst mage. His ulti is kind of like an oh shit button. Skill order, I will start with my 3, followed by my 1, and then probably my 2, and then my 2, and then my ulti.
Oh my god, kill me now.
Please! What an idiot.
Please help.
So I'm actually just gonna pull it, because whatever, I don't care about taking. I just want to kill it fast, because I'm on the side of the map. That keeps the lane slower. So I just wanted to kill as soon as possible. I don't care that I lose a little bit of HP. I'm going against another
I
outclash.
literally can't handle it.
I make sure to kill his corpses because they give a pretty nice region. I'm gonna use my 1 here, and I'm gonna walk over my corpse so I can get some health back. Make sure I can keep him dotted here.
I'm always mid.
Corpse. Oops. Now careful because I don't know if it works for the corpses, but he put his dot on me, so okay, it does stun me. Yeah, because I took some healing.
Okay.
Just trying to clear. He's pretty mana intensive early. Now I'm gonna get my 2. I'm gonna try and take out some corpses so we can't regen here. Just putting a lot down. Now I'm still debating between whether to level my 1 to 4 fast for the 2 corpses or just keep the 2 for the burst because of the early team fights.
Tower is under attack.
Alright, well he has some oh, rip my ass. Let me let him know. Okay, there, carry. He's gonna chase. I just got big right over there.
Your left tower is under attack.
Are you clearing wave?
No. Not unless you want me to.
No, I'm on my way. Melees, melees, give you the melees. Alright, we got it. Alright, cool. Since I only have level 1 corpse explosion. Oh, goodness. I missed some XP there. Not good.
Looks fun.
See, now his clear, it takes like 2 to 3 spells for clear instead of like one spell clear.
Even the ability
even
to
later in
get
the
the
game.
mana usage isn't too bad.
It's kind of irritating. But it's still very fun.
Did he use his hog for that? I feel like he used his hog for that.
I have. I don't know. He kind of was strange because
I'm like 90% sure he used his hog for that because my guy shouldn't have died that fast.
I'm an idiot and I corpsed the wall there. Now I got my ulti here. I'm gonna try and get left.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm coming.
On my way.
I have enough mana for 1 spell and that's it.
I don't have the mana to ult him. Oh well.
Whatever.
Wait. Cancel that.
I kind of want to turn around and ult him, but it's just it takes a little while to get going. Holy! Damn, he wants you. Oh, yeah.
An ally has been slain.
I shouldn't have greeted it out for that wave.
Yeah, our Sylvanas level 3 too, and theirs is level 5. Awkward.
Yeah. I just shouldn't have greeted it out for that wave. I thought it was gonna be fine.
Enemies have returned to base.
Just because I didn't appreciate it, or I didn't.
Respect.
Yeah, respect. Fucking
Got some poke there.
at all.
Got the dot running. What I could have done there was detonate the corpse right there and try to probably kill them,
It's like tired,
but I didn't.
so I need a nap.
Is under attack.
Could have like immediately detonated. Oh, missiles pick them up now.
Enemy missing left.
And then I'm gonna blow them up and then get it back.
Falling back.
I like to, on a lot of mages, especially burst mages, I like to go shoot them that day. Even though the CDR is nice, I'd rather have the extra mana and the extra damage from the original boots.
I can probably kill this guy in mid, maybe.
I don't see where he's at yet.
Please
Here we
hammer,
go, here we
please
go.
hammer.
That's his hammer.
Oh yeah.
There we go, gonna hit an ulti. Now his ulti does a crap ton of damage, especially if you make it work. See, for example, if you stay out of it, it's really not bad.
It's really weird. Might never get him.
There you
Okay,
go.
got
They're
it.
just crapped on them both.
Tower is
I'm
under
back.
killing spree.
So I think, here we go, I'm gonna do these, explode these corpses, clear the way. Now I'm gonna start focusing on my one, even though I
Jesus
can
Christ,
level my
Skype
ulti.
spam, man.
Even though I can level my
Makes me
ulti
pound my
level
head
9,
in the
I'm still
wall.
gonna get my one. I'm gonna look to gank.
Yank left leg.
Use a mana potion here in case I run out. Kill this.
On my way.
Oh, he misses ult, so that's huge. He's still gonna die because of these. He tanked unnecessary damage. The
I'm not
Medusa
gonna
there,
comment, honestly.
when he didn't have to. He could have just let me kill the guy, but instead he wanted to kill. You know what I mean?
An ally
Sorry.
has been slain.
Let's see if I can help these guys. They just pooped on
That's
him.
annoying. Whatever.
Right tower.
Now you can detonate your one early,
Dude, I was stunned for 3 seconds.
so you can make the corpse stop.
That's stunned, man.
That guy just took unnecessary poke when he didn't need to.
Get right lane! On my way!
I'm just gonna push another mid wave here,
Right.
since I shoot him safe actually.
Die for your master.
So the wave clear is actually not that bad once you get around, level 8 plus, or not even plus, like even 6 plus. You can start to almost two-shot it and then auto-attack kill him.
It's hilarious.
But like I said, he's
I
pretty
don't even
he's
find
pretty
it,
mana
I don't
intensive.
even like it, I think it's hilarious.
Enemy missing left.
Make sure you get my corpse here, for the mana. Just got some good poke on him again. So I'm not going to be able to ulti him, so I'm going to try and poke him again. But because he's not coming up, I'm just going to detonate the wave. And then here where I leveled up my 1, so I got both abilities at 4 and 4. That way now I can spawn 2 corpses on his 1. So I can either get more, regen or more damage from corpse explosion. I'm going to go beach for Thor, get a ward. Still going to go 2 mana potions, but I get counter ward for the crossways here, or for the 4 corners.
On my way.
They didn't get it. That's ult down on Chapuch, by the way.
Chapooch.
Just call him Chapuch.
Chapooch. El Chapoo.
But his ult's down, so. That's funny.
There we go. You see that burst damage? So that burst damage, what I did there, as soon as I threw my 1, I immediately 2'd where my 1s were going to be. So I, just like that, I 2'd where my 1 was going to be, because, and now he's dead too.
Need a gold.
So I made sure Dare was okay. He can do a lot of surprise burst damage, like, before people even realize what happens.
Skin is so fucking cheesy.
And you can stack multiple corpses. Get more burst damage, basically.
I have eyes everywhere.
And I have the corpses are actually targeted on the map.
before me.
So I have 2 corpses right here. I'm gonna try and do the same thing if he comes up, but he's not. Try and get some mana here. If he comes and engages on me, I'm gonna just blow him up. Ooh, just kidding.
That's too bad. Die for your master.
And there we go. There's some damage. There's some damage for you boys right there. Yes, I have a 4-level advantage, but that's not super uncommon because he's a support.
Has been slain.
And once again, I'm just going to max out my 1 here, so I can have the damage.
An ally has been slain.
There we go. There's some more poke. He's going to try and stun him. Alright. Got some loop-de-loops going on here. You know, run circles.
Tower is under attack.
There we go.
Oh, that's funny.
Get my ulti going. Still got a double kill. So, obviously you don't want to fight
Alright, Lass, calm down.
in my ulti, or you're just going to get doo-dooed on. Even though my ulti is level 1, I was still pumping out some pretty decent damage when they were walking in it. I had some corpses down, a 2, you know. I blew them up pretty hardcore. Right, so... I know, personally I still like to get my 1 and my 2 max before any of my other abilities. My next I'm going to be focusing on my ulti. Even though it only goes up by 10 damage per wraith, it's still a lot because there's so many wraiths that pop up. Next item, I'm going to be going Spirit of the Magus, but instead I'm going to be going Beads 3 first because I can get some CDR for when I need it.
I can't steal. Unfortunately.
3-second cooldown. Also, you know, get rid of the CC when Thor dunks me, or I get stunned by Sun Wukong, or you know, if I get stunned by Puch or whatever, anything. There's just a lot of CC in the game, so playing a little cautious. And since I got a good lead, I can afford to get those Beads 3.
Okay.
My thoughts on the god right now are currently that, you know, with his lack of mobility, I still think he can pump out a lot of bursts. He's kind of almost similar to an Anubis in my opinion, because if people dive, you're there to pump out damage.
An ally has been slain.
Thor ult down, by the way.
There we go.
Can't get out. I'm on my way. I'm almost there.
He's gonna try and pluck me. I'm gonna beads. Never mind. Okay.
I'm here.
There's some free damage right there. Bada bing, bada boom. There's just pooping on him. I'm gonna actually bees come through here.
Poor guy.
So that's the biggie on this new god. You can't just throw at corpses and then to them. What you got to do is while your 1 and or 3 are in the air for corpses, you need to throw your corpse detonation down where you know it's gonna be, so you can save some time. So for example, if I'm gonna 1 this, I'm gonna toss her out right there, and boom. See what I'm saying? Especially in team fights, you gotta be very quick. You can't be dirt. Right now, I have a decent bit of gold right now, and everything's pushing. Gold's not up, so I'm gonna back 1 more time and buy. Now I'm gonna start focusing on Spirit of the Magus. Gem of Isolation is actually really good here too. As you guys know, the Gem of Isolation is stacked with his slows already. So he's got a 40% slow on his 1, and then he's got more slow on his ulti, 7% per stack, and it stacks up to 8 times. And I think that's all the slows actually. He's got a stun possibly on his 3 depending if the enemy takes a heal. So Gem of Isolation, you can just make this god ridiculous. And a little bit of tanky, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna auto attack.
I was wondering if stacking like warlocks would be good on that guy.
I don't see why not, honestly. So I just dotted him right there. I threw a corpse. I used it just for damage.
Say that again? Why not?
Yeah, I don't see why not is what I'm saying.
It's because like the way is like corpses work is why I was saying it, you know. You kill a shit ton of your corpses, you have a lot of health. Thor's in the air, he's coming at you.
I used my ulti, even though it didn't do a lot of damage, it's kind of a good zoning tool there.
Hammer. He's dead. Maybe.
He sprinted out. Pretty smart.
I suck. Oh god.
Let's see if I can get this guy over the wall here. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna hit him. Got him. That was good. So now I'm using the corpses to poke the wave, but I'm also using them to pick them up for the regen. I'm just gonna one the wave here. Back out before this guy comes and gets me here. Still gonna get a sentry ward. Always make sure vision. Vision's always nice.
An ally has been slain.
No! I need 50 gold, please! Lassiz, you wanna fight?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to get beat up.
Wait, what'd you say?
I don't want to get beat up. Here we go.
Exactly, that's what I thought.
Shit. If anything, I'm just gonna try and poke this guy. Never mind. Damage boots. See if I can find somebody here, but I guess not.
Enemy missing middle. Rampage.
So I went down,
Not that serious. Yeah.
but it's okay. I mean, I was overextended. I took one down, almost took 2 down. Now I'm gonna have the a ton of damage from Spirit of the Nights. Next, I will be focusing on the Gem of Isolation, which is very, very costly. It's almost 3K. So
Poor guy, dude.
also, I think a good item on this guy for
couldn't
second
go
active, Sprint in some cases would be decent, but I think I'm going to be going Combat Blink ultimately. Because, like I said, he has no mobility. If people dive on you, that's great, and you can blow your whole load on him. And then, you know, to Combat Blink out the fight afterward, or like during the fight while all your crap's down, it's pretty good. So see, watch when I throw these corpses, I can detonate them early. See that? So that's just like something you can do.
Your team has destroyed a right. Be careful,
Careful, right? My ult's up in 10 seconds.
Out of mana. An ally has been slain.
Let's see if Sylvanas done first here. That was a bad 2 right there because I was supposed to corpse explode and I didn't corpse explode. Instead I ward here, and I'm also gonna ward there. There we go. Burst damage right there, boys. I blew up those corpses immediately. And you see that burst is pretty dang nice because even though I didn't one-shot or anything, it's, you know, I will have a team for that. I'm gonna go over left, help this guy out. Looks like Thor's gonna try and get away. I gotta blink up. Woo-wee! I don't even know what's going on, boys! Not even close, baby. Make sure I stay away from that so right.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, we got some poke there. Some pretty good poke, in fact. This will be on my personal channel for YouTube, guys.
His ult's down, by the way.
Yeah, I'm low on man. I'm gonna go ahead back. So now I'm gonna be, like I said, focusing on Gem of Isolation, because Gem of Isolation here will be a huge pickup. There's no negative thing about this item for this guy. late game, this god seems like he just pump out a lot of damage.
I'm probably gonna wait for like 50 gold.
Okay. I'm gonna try and help this guy out. I got a blink here. I actually missed him there. Ulting because it looks like he's following me. There we go. See, they're diving me so hard, and I'm just like kind of kiting them to my ulti and some corpse explosions. I'm gonna try and like,
Door ult.
I don't know. Trying to heal up here so I can stay in the team fight. Throw some corpses down with my
Summon
one,
speed, we
two.
can fight this.
Coming in.
One of these days they're gonna fix that.
Rampage! Double kill.
That's how it's done right there, boys. Don't get
Big
stunned.
pop.
And the early surrender, only a 20-minute game, unfortunately, so you didn't get to see a full build. But I hope you guys enjoyed the Puch game. You saw that he could sustain a little bit.
You done?
Had great potential for when he got dove. Some good poking if you could get your corpses landed correctly, and some good dots. So thank you guys, and hope you enjoyed. $30K damage. What time is it?